Hey, what's happening, guys? Dave the Film Junkie here. Welcome to the Film Junket podcast. Film Junket. That's right, T at the end. You guys got it. I'm continuing, man. I'm doing this weekly thing, and it's a lot of fun. I'm not going to lie. It's Sunday night. The Sunday before you got to start work again. Fuck. I actually don't mind my job. My job is not that bad. It's the commute. I drive. My work is 43 miles away. Now, going there, because I go there early, no traffic. On the way home, different story. I live in Southern California. You do the math. Yeah. I mean, it could get really bad. Friday, it was the worst I've ever seen it. Like, I checked the traffic report on Google Maps, and at like 2:45, it said like an hour and 40 minutes to get to my house. And then I checked again at like 3:10, and it said an hour and 56 minutes. Are you kidding me, California? Fuck. It's unbelievable. It's like everybody lives east, and all the work is west. It's so fucked up, man. Don't live in Southern California. It's not that bad. We have good weather, even though it's raining like crazy. So what did I do? I looked up movie times and went to this little movie theater close to my work, and I saw Logan again. That's right. I saw Logan twice because I had to. It's so good. So good, guys. And I'm so happy that the movie made a shit ton, and it's going to continue to make a shit ton. I mean, it made $237 million worldwide. Yes! So good. I swear my neighbors think I'm crazy. Yeah, because sometimes I'll get pissed off on my computer and throw things. It happened Friday, okay? I was trying to get my fucking my review for Logan up before I would go to work, and for some reason a certain little thing, the thing that helps you import an image into a program, whether it be your website, whether it be YouTube, whether it be anything, was not working, so I couldn't upload my custom thumbnail to it. So I got pissed and I threw something. And then I ended up figuring out how to do it, so I don't know. And right now, well, no, sorry, I'm going off on all kinds of tangents here. I was calling out somebody on my Twitter right now, guys. Yeah, comicbooknews.com. They can go fuck themselves. And there's no they there. There's just one dude, just like me, Mr. Matt McGloin, or McGroin. I'm gonna call him McGroin because he's a dick. He's a shitty one. He's one of the shitty ones out there. You know, it's shady shit that he's doing. They finally blocked me, or he finally blocked me. I didn't realize. I was like, wait a minute, I haven't seen anything from Comicbook on my feed in like the last 3 days. And sure enough, I go and they fucking blocked me. Oh, I guess they hit a nerve. Well, you know what the guy did, guys? This is what I'm talking about right here. And this is what he did, and he actually admitted, because I retweeted what he said right here. He actually took Zack Snyder's footage, or actually he took the video that somebody took of Zack Snyder's footage, a video of a video, uploaded on the Comicbook YouTube, and watermarked the son of a bitch. Yeah, that's right. Piece of shit. That is called stealing. That is theft. That is copyright infringement. And I really hope he gets fucking in trouble for it. And I hope he's not making money on it. He shouldn't. But who knows? He probably is. And I don't know. I think anybody should report him if you can. I was thinking about doing it too. It's bullshit. And I called him out. And he said, yeah, I'm sure DC is upset by all the views it got. LOL, hashtag no clue. Fucking, what a goober. He is a goober. I mean, look at his face. A fucking goober. Uh-oh, got another notification. Nope, not at all. Well, I'm sorry, Maddie. I actually did say I'm sorry for all the calling out of your BS posts that I've given you. I apologize, my friend. But I'm sorry, you don't just do that. I looked at his YouTube channel too. 17,000 subscribers. I'm sure about 80% of them are bought, because if you look at the views on his videos, about 200 to 300 per. And all he does is rip clips and trailers and puts them on his on his YouTube channel. It's pretty fucked up. It's people like that are just a fucking hemorrhoid in the movie community, in the blog community. So I'm going to call out these people. Did he block me, I wonder? No, he didn't block me. Just making sure. There's a stupid face. Anyways, that's what I'm doing. Like comicbook.com, they also did some shit like that. You know, they're very clickbaity. They're losing their credit in the movie community, in the comic book community. saying stuff, oh, Eva Angelina, whatever the other name is, called out DC movies at the Emerald Comic-Con. She didn't, actually, at all. The writer just simply said she did. And that's what I'm getting sick and fucking tired of, anytime like a writer just says like something happened. Oh, yeah, there was a script turned in by Chris Terrio. Oh, yeah, Ben Affleck referred to, or whatever the fuck they said, I forgot what he said, insinuated that it was spring for Batman. It's like, no, let's back it up with some actual legit information. Let's back it up with a fucking quote, okay? Not just lollygagging bullshit. That's what they said. Shut up. Shut it up. So, Film Junkie ain't taking any shit anymore, man. Calling out these fucks. Because that's what I do. Anyways, that's what I do, too, is, I go off on tangents. But let's talk more about Logan, man. I can't stop talking about this movie. And it's pretty much my favorite movie of the year so far. I'm not going to lie. Yep, sipping on that rum still. That's right. Alcoholic over here. But it blew everybody away. It's 93% on Rotten Tomatoes. I don't know if it's currently right there, but that's the last time I checked. Who cares? Certified fresh. It's great. Uploaded my regular review, my spoiler review, which was 21 minutes. That's right. When I really love a movie, I will talk about the entire movie. Any other time that I've done like spoilers where I'm like, the movie was good. Yeah, I'll just kind of brush through it real quick. But when it comes to, did I just get, oh, okay. Yeah, I know, I'm just talking to my buddy here on Twitter, just letting him know that they blocked me, that Cosmic, or not, I don't know why I keep saying they, it's one fucking goober that's doing it, jeez. Sorry. All right, I shouldn't be doing that when I'm recording a podcast. What is wrong with you, Dave? Come on, stop it. And I don't mean to be yelling so much. I get energetic when I do this shit. Anyways, so Logan, when I talked about my, the whole thing, and hey, if you haven't seen it yet, don't listen to this. I'm going to talk about some spoilers, probably, just a little bit. Not going to talk that much about it. I mean, I've already said so much about this movie. But holy shit! And then there was like a thing going around too, like this tweet that was going around where this girl was saying that, oh man, if they recast for an older Laura, an older X-23, they should really do Kendall Jenner. And it was like, okay, hold on, time out, stop it. Okay, I get it. They resemble each other. That's what you're going by. But fuck no, this Kendall Jenner. Are you kidding me? Get the fuck out of my face. Get the fuck out of my face. Yeah, I don't know. It's just like, I don't know, some people. But that was like making the rounds. I saw it a couple times, and I was like, nope. I am sorry. That ain't happening. But whatever. It was so good. I mean, it's Daphne Keane, man. I don't know where they found her. I mean, how do you find something so perfect in an 11-year-old child? I mean, how do you do that? You're like, okay, you write the part. X-23 has not been on the screen, and you're going to make it where we're going to see the very beginning. We're going to see her origin. We're going to see her as a little girl. So how do you find that? How do you find somebody that can embody, like, what Hugh Jackman embodied with Wolverine? The rage, the eyes, the fucking snarl, the everything. How do you fucking find that in an 11-year-old girl? And they did. They did. It's just it just boggles my mind more. I mean, obviously Hugh Jackman and Patrick Stewart, they gave Oscar-worthy performances. You hear that? You hear that, Oscars? Oscars so non-superhero. Never nominate. Well, they do. They have nominated superhero. Well, I mean, they do it. I mean, always, obviously, the visual effects, sound editing, that's always going to get noms. But you never really see actors, best picture. I mean, The Dark Knight, of course. Well, I think Logan should be considered for next year's Oscars. And I know a lot of you agree with me. And when I tweeted that out, that Patrick Stewart, best supporting actor, Daphne King, best supporting actress, best actor, Hugh Jackman, best pick, Logan, you guys agree. A lot of you guys agreed. You retweeted and favored that tweet. And I'm just going, yes, come on. It really should. I mean, the performances were just top-notch. Everything was top-notch. But I just can't get over Daphne King. Her first movie, 11 years old, given that kind of performance. It's not easy. And apparently, too, I saw a little thing where an interview with Hugh Jackman. I guess he took her and his daughter to, like, a water park all the time, which is great. I love that. This just shows you how fucking awesome that guy is. And apparently, too, there's, like, one of the scenes where she, like, leaps off his back. And, to fight some motherfuckers. they had to do it a couple times because she kept on like smiling while she was doing it because she was having so much fun. And I'm just going, oh, that's beautiful, Jesus! And I'm not even a dad. I don't know how you dads out there that have daughters, even sons, man. How do you not bawl your fucking eyes off during the movie? I mean, my brother cried too, and he's a dad, but he's got a son. And I know some people that have daughters that are like, yep, that one killed me. When she says daddy, when he's dying, oh my God, it fucking killed. And I'm just like, I can only imagine, man. Yeah, the motherfucker is not responding to me. He's probably going to block me from his. Hey, I'm just going to call it as it is. I'm not going to just totally do it. I just had Cosmic on my feed. Now I don't have it anymore, so I don't have to see his stupid chicken shit fucking posts. How do you just rip somebody else's footage and put it on your goddamn YouTube? That's something I did at the very beginning that I didn't know I couldn't do. Back like 7 years ago when I was thinking, how do I get more subscribers? You know, looking at all the cheap ways to do it. And I decided, you know what? No, I'm just going to fucking work my ass off. And that's what I've been doing, guys. And that's why, I'm not up there, but I got consistent. I'm consistently growing, which is thankfully to you guys. I appreciate it. You're telling friends. Tell your friends about me. And, you know, just everything that's going on. I mean, I can't thank you guys enough for some of you stuck with me almost since the very beginning. Whew. Yeah, let's not go down that road. I watched one of my old videos like last week or something. Somebody posted it on their Facebook. It turned out in one of their memories. It was from like 6 years ago. It was like my fourth little video that I did. It was so bad. Not even HD. Back in primitive times, there's actually a guy holding a box movie thing, and he was turning the crank, man, and it was recording me. It was like the devil. Yeah, back in those days. I just had a shitty camera, and I decided to do it, and then slowly upgraded, and I still need to upgrade. It just costs money, and not quite there yet. Trying to handle some things in my life. I'm hopefully going to buy a new car really, really, really soon, which is a big thing that I need to be doing. That I need to do because my car that I have now is a piece of shit. It's a piece of shit that's lasted, though. I tell you what, Chevy Cavalier, man, I've only had little things that I've had to get fixed by it. Other than that, fucking awesome. Yeah, but it's time. It's like my car is peeing himself. And I call him a him because I call him Calvin. Cavalier, Calvin, you guys get it. Come on. But yeah, coolant leak, and I'm just going, I'm not gonna pay money to get this fixed. I'm gonna fucking just keep on filling it up, and then I'm going to get a new car and get rid of it, and boom! Then I can start investing more into my channel, more into equipment, more into everything, and see what happens. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But anyways, back to Logan. Yes, we should campaign. We shall campaign for it to be considered for an Oscar. Oscars, not just for like the stupid shit that, there was really no visual effects that it would get nominated for, or no sound editing. I mean, that could totally be nominated for that. But I'm talking about performances and Best Picture. Even director Mangold, man. I mean, I would have put him on there, but, 140 characters on Twitter. I couldn't do it, so I could barely fit what I put there. But yes, I'd actually want to see Best Director James Mangold. And you know what's funny? I watched The Wolverine last night. As I was editing my videos last night, I wasn't doing anything. I wasn't going to go out. I was like, no. I was late. I was running errands and cleaning my house all day yesterday. So I was like, all right, it's time to get to work. I had 3 videos that I was going to do. And I was editing. I was like, you know what? I'm going to put on the first X-Men movie. And god damn it, it still holds out, man. I mean, it's so well done. I mean, yes, now when you watch and you see Wolvie like stabbing fucks, you kind of want to see the blood and the limbs being cut off and everything, but it still just holds up, man. I mean, Bryan Singer did a really good job. And then I was like, you know what? Why stop there? Let's go with X2. God damn it, it's just better. It's just better. And it's just crazy. I mean, it's crazy how good those movies were. And then I was like, what should I put on next? No, not Last Stand. No, not Origins. I put on The Wolverine. And for fuck's sake, man, I mean, that's a good movie. It's a good movie. What kills it is the final act and the Silver Samurai shit kind of takes you out of what the story was. I don't know. There's just something very Origins-y that's about with the Silver Samurai. But the rest of the movie is fantastic. That train sequence on top of the roof is fucking awesome. I mean, that is one of the best superhero sequences out there. Top 10, for sure. And you could tell that James Mangold wanted that movie to be rated R because he pushed it. He pushed it. You see blood, you see some shit, and it's close. And I think even there's an F-bomb in there too. I mean, fuck, with Logan, there was just like F-bombs. Like in the first 10 minutes, there was at least 27 F-bombs, I think. But it was great hearing Patrick Stewart dropping those F-bombs too. I don't know. It's great though. I mean, but see, but Logan being a success as it is right now, it just opens up doors. And I said this in my spoiler review. I said this in my box office video today though. I was like, you know what? What's going to happen is these studios are going to start realizing that, yes, okay, this whole myth of, oh, you're leaving money on the table if you fucking make a rated R movie, it's no longer that anymore. You're actually leaving money on the table for not making it rated R. Watering it down. Nobody wants to see a watered down movie. Not even these superhero movies, okay? And I'm not saying that every movie has to turn rated R. We don't need to have an R-rated Spider-Man or Captain America movie. No. We don't need that. But I'm just the darker characters need that shit. I mean, if you look at Marvel on Netflix, if you look at the Defenders, those could be rated R. Daredevil pushes the limits. I mean, there's blood. There's just no F-bombs, really. Maybe there has. I know they say shit a lot, but there's blood. It can get gory. It can get like that. Even it's fucking Jessica Jones. Jesus Christ. When Luke Cage made an appearance, they're fucking like crazy. That's pretty R-rated, but whatever. But that's their darker version. That's fine. You don't need to make any of those ones, any of the happier ones. But I'm talking about, I mean, when it comes to Wolverine, yes, that needed to be rated R. Deadpool, yes, needed to be rated R. Hell, Batman, rated R. Why not? I mean, I know he's such an iconic figure, and Warner Bros. Will probably not go for that. But I mean, an R-rated one, whew, it would be awesome. I mean, I just read some Rebirth right now. A little short story, a little 2-issue short story about him and Catwoman. And they bone on the rooftop. I mean, the story is called Rooftops. And they bone right there on the rooftop. Yes, that's right. DC Animation. Yeah, have Batman and Catwoman bone each other. Not Batgirl, please. Ugh. That was like incest. That was watching like uncle and niece. Fuck. In Killing Joke animated? Good lord. So cringy, man. Everybody was so excited that we were getting an animated Killing Joke, and they just fucked it up with that first half an hour focused on Batgirl, and then Batgirl and Batman boning. I'm sorry, you just don't do that. It was like incest. It really was. Because we all know, and they should know, that Batman, Bruce, looks up to Jim as like a father figure. And guess whose actual father that is? Barbara. And you're going to have them bone. So I was like brother and sister boning. Fucking hell. It was so just not good. Not good, guys. Ugh. I feel bad, too, because, you know, Mark Hamill, Kevin Conroy, Tara Strong, they were all brought back. And they were trying to back up the flick, but I know that they probably saw it and went like, wait a minute, that might piss some people off. And yes, it did. That was horrible. Anyways, but yeah, you know, when it comes to R-rated movies, I mean, I said this, what is it? What doors does it open? Well, they're definitely Suicide Squad or Gotham City Sirens. Either one or both are going to be, one of them is going to be rated R, at least. They both might be rated R. I doubt. I don't think Sirens will be, but I think Suicide Squad 2 should be rated R, especially if Mr. Gibson is going to direct it, which I still don't think he's going to. Unless they find out. Okay, here's what it is, guys. If it gets announced that Mel Gibson is in fact going to direct Suicide Squad 2, boom, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. No, there should be no doubt. There should be any doubts that it's going to be good because this is Mel fucking Gibson. Look at his filmography of the movies that he's directed. They're all phenomenal. Okay, and he even said himself at the Oscars when they asked him briefly. Of course, all the websites out there are like, he discusses it. It's like, no, he just answered a question briefly. Fuck you. Clickbait. Anyways, he said that they were talking, and he said if we come up with a good idea, you never know. So if we find out that he does, guess what? It's going to be good. I'm saying it right now. And it's probably going to be rated R. And that's going to be awesome. And it should be. You know, that's the only thing. When I watch Suicide Squad again, I just feel like it's watered down. It's watered down. You know, they had potential to do something really, really good here, and they watered it down. So I think with the next one, they should not water it down. See, Gotham City Sirens, they won't do that. They won't make it rated R, because they're gonna be introducing Catwoman and Poison Ivy. And obviously, they want to target, you know, the female demographic, all ages. Of course they do. And, you know, a lot of young girls, I mean, even though it's a little strange, you know, they were loving the Harley Quinn. It's like, don't wear those shorts, please. You can wear the shirt that she wore. That was pretty cool. But, you know, cover up a little bit, please. Don't do that. Anyways, so I don't think they'll make that rated R, but I think Suicide Squad 2 should be rated R. And I would love it if the new Batman was rated R, but I don't think that's going to happen either. But they're going to push it. I think they should push it as far as it can to where they might have to remove one little aspect of it to make it PG-13. Even though Batman vs. Superman The Ultimate Cut is supposedly rated R, and I have no idea why. There's only one F-bomb in there. And yeah, there's blood that they removed for the theatrical version. I mean, I guess that was it. But fucking A, that's not even that. I don't get it. I don't get how it's rated. I just don't understand it. Because you watch, like, Jaws. Like, Jaws came out when? And you see people getting eaten by sharks. And that shit was rated PG. That was before the PG-13 rating, though. So, so they couldn't really. But still, you watch that. I'm like, how is this PG? Well, fuck, man. We weren't pussies back then. That's why. So, I don't know. Maybe we'll see. We'll see what happens. I love how a lot of people are like favored and retweeting all the shit I was giving Comicbook and Cosmic. I love it. It's the best. And What's His Nuts is still not still hasn't responded. I don't think he's going to. He's probably blocked me. I'm not even gonna check. I don't even really care. But if I see it, I'm gonna call you out on it. That's all I gotta say. If I see shady shit, and this guy is shady as fuck. I've already had one altercation with him when he talked about the spring shoot for Batman. And he couldn't back up his claims that it was confirmed because it wasn't confirmed. And then, to rip. I mean, he ripped somebody else's work and put it on his fucking YouTube. That is just complete bullshit. I mean, obviously there's times where I've had it playing in the background, but I'm talking about it. At least do that. Don't just rip the thing and put it on there. Whatever. It just makes me mad, guys. Makes me mad. Upsets me. But what's really great, too, is, and I got to thank you guys again because my views are, like, big time up this month. I was looking at it, from, like, the first of the month, all of a sudden there was just, like, a spike. A spike, and it's been staying consistent for the first 5 days of this month, which is great, because sometimes, I've been so up and down with my views and stuff that, that I've actually had to reformat. That's why I reformatted my videos to not, before it was just like me talking in the microphone, image, boom, edit real quick, and I was so bored with that. And then the fact of the matter was, it's just like after Batman vs. Superman and Suicide Squad came out, my views just took a dive because that was what I mainly covered, and that was why people flocked to my channel because I was really covering those movies. I was trying to cover it all, but of course I'd lean more DC because I love the characters more. I grew up with them more. So I had to figure out something because I was just like getting bored and the views were going down. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to fucking put myself on the screen again and let's just put the green screen right there and bam. The new format is born, and you guys totally took it in, and then I just started seeing an incline, and then I just saw a spike. I don't know what happened. Just a spike happened, and it's great. It's fantastic. I reinvigorated. I brought back my original channel from the dead. The one that got raped. The one that got ass raped by copyright. When I got dinged. Of course, YouTube has changed that now, which is great. You can have a better chance. If you get dinged, they will actually be more lenient unless you keep on doing it. But before, if you got 3 strikes, you were fucked. If you got 2 strikes, you were fucked. It was during Comic-Con and all that, and I got hammered by something, and they took away my monetization, and it was just like, it just totally took the wind out of my sails, because that was part of my income. I mean, where I was working, I wasn't making as much, but it helped, to have that extra money. So I was like, I felt like I was screwed, but then I just started the new channel, and then eventually they caught wind or something because of the whole network thing. I'm not even going to go into full fucking detail with that, but that one got shut off, and then finally it came back, which was great. But the new channel, I was like, I'm just gonna continue putting the news on the new channel. And the other channel, I was trying all kinds of things. I was vlogging, just doing regular vlogs, but of course nobody really gave a shit about that. But then I was like, no, let's, with the new format, let's put my opinionated shit on there. More of my opinion stuff, or the stuff that I've looked at. Not really news, but just more opinionated stuff. And it totally reinvigorated it, man. And I'm just like, wow, I just brought this back to life. That's fucking awesome. I'm glad that is. And I need to do some more tweaking. I put some new banners up this week, which is great. If you see it on my Twitter, you can see it on both channels. And thank you to my good buddy Kyle, Mr. Kyle, who I talked to through Twitter. We met through Twitter. He's a big fan. He's a fan of my stuff. Not really. He didn't really know my stuff. Now he does. But we're just both DC fans. We love it. We always talk about it. We're actually might make an attempt to write a Suicide Squad 2 script. We were going over some ideas, and we have some good ideas. We just got to put it on paper. That's the hard part, guys, and I don't have a lot of time to do that. You know what sucks? I have a novel that's sitting in my old computer that's about 85% done. That's one of my goals this year, though, is to finish that novel. It really is, but that computer's busted. I'm going to have to somehow get it out of the hard drive. I don't know how. I'm going to take it somewhere. But yeah, I've written some shit, guys. I actually wrote 4 full-length screenplays at one point. One of them survived, and that's the one that I converted into a novel. Some little psychological thriller, little mind bender, slightly. But, yeah. We were talking about, let's write a script. It's not like it's actually gonna get picked up by Warner Bros. But some of the ideas that we were coming up with. I mean, the biggest thing about Suicide Squad 2 is do not do anything where they're gonna save the world. Or if they're gonna save the world, don't make it where the world knows about it. That's what really was like, fucking A, man. They're supposed to be covert. But they're sitting here, I mean, the world was being attacked by Enchantress's little beam up into the sky, and the city was being evacuated. That's not covert. Suicide Squad is supposed to covertly go into places and get the job done, get into places where the U.S. can't get to, and fucking hopefully come out alive. That's what the Suicide Squad was always about. It's not about, it's just so fucking... There's just a lot of things that they... I mean, I like Suicide Squad. I like the characters, and I like the camaraderie of the characters. David Ayer really got the characters right, I felt. But the story, the overall plot was just dog shit. It was just formulaic. But what they need to have something where they're just like covertly going somewhere where nobody knows about it. Because, I mean, Jesus Christ, it's like the world was coming to an end. Where the fuck was Wonder Woman? Where was the Flash? Where was Batman? I mean, I don't understand why they would take that approach. When you know that there's other characters, there's actual superheroes in this world that can actually do something about it. I don't know, but they need to do something like that. And we were talking about how it needs to be something with Arkham. It does. It needs to be something with Arkham. Just like Assault on Arkham, the animated Suicide Squad movie, fucking great. Better than the Suicide Squad movie. It is. If you want to watch a really good Suicide Squad movie, watch Assault on Arkham. Really great. And that's the way they should do something like that with Suicide Squad 2. And we had an idea, and I have this idea where Joker is like the center of it. I don't know. We're trying to work out some of the kinks, man, but they Ooh, Spawn film will be a darker R-rated project. Thank you, Todd McFarlane. See? We're already seeing it, guys. We're already seeing it. Okay? These studios are going to be more comfortable now doing R-rated superhero movies or comic book movies, whatever. Spawn. I've been begging for a new Spawn. I used to watch the fucking cartoon, the animated show on HBO late at night. It was so dark. If you're God damn it, it's dark. I'm sure some of you said never read the comic books, but I watched the animated show. And then that movie that came out, holy fuck. I mean, the tone wasn't that bad at times, and John Leguizamo as a clown was actually really good. It was spot on, but everything else, holy shit, was terrible. So it looks like McFarlane and whoever they're going to make a darker R-rated project. I'm telling you, that got announced now. It's because they saw the buzz for Logan, and now they're more comfortable by going, okay, we could do this now. This is what Logan is. Because, yes, Deadpool opened doors. It did. But it mainly opened a door for Logan, I think. Even though I think they were trying, like James Mangold was really trying anyways. But I think with Deadpool, it's like, yeah, but he was raunchy. A lot of that kind of humor goes with that character. So it's different. It's not a serious character. Logan, serious character. And they nailed it. And it pulled in a bunch of fucking cabbage, man. So now all these studios are going to be comfortable. Like, whoever's doing who's ever doing Spawn, who is doing Spawn? I don't know what company it is. Emerald. Listen, I'm going to paint it for you. The movie is going to be a dark R. If there's PG-13 and here's Deadpool. Okay, if here's PG-13 and here's Deadpool and here's Logan, we're going to be here. It's going to be dark. It's going to be nasty. I've already talked to Stan, and he's going for it. See? There you go! See what Deadpool and Logan has done? Right there, man. Fuck. That's great. I just got a little Woody. I'm not gonna lie. I just got a Woody. They're opening doors, man. They're opening doors. I'm gonna tweet this out real quick. Sorry. Deadpool and Logan opening doors. Bam. Tweeted. Sorry, guys. Whatever. You guys don't care, right? Okay, let's let me get to some of your questions here. Some of you guys asked some questions because I asked you guys to ask me some stuff. Where's some? I need to favorite these, so then I know which ones and like put them in a category or something. Okay, here we go. Mr. Sam Heiss, and I love that the same guys are asking questions. You guys are awesome. Way in the future, probably, but do you ever see us getting a Marvel versus DC movie, hopefully with the same cast? I do not, Mr. Samuel. I do not, because the studios wouldn't go for it. They would only do that if they were like, if they needed to reinvigorate the superhero genre. And I don't see them doing that. It'd be fucking awesome, but that would be just such a mess. I mean, I don't even know how they're going to do Infinity War. You know? There's already so much going on with that. How would they incorporate a Marvel? I don't think it's going to happen. If it does, it'd be way down the line with a whole new cast. I just don't see it happening with the same cast. It would be nuts. It might happen 20 years from now, but I don't think so. Mr. Salvador. So now that Fox has 2 R-rated films that killed it at the box office, more R-rated comic movies. There you go. Look at my last retweet. Spawn. Todd McFarlane going, I almost said Seth MacFarlane. Todd McFarlane said, hey, Deadpool, Logan, here we are. Bam. Fuck. And then Mr. Nasir. I always mess up your name, dude. I'm sorry. Nasir. Well, he said, first off, he's my biggest Middle Eastern fan. That's right. Boom. Reaching the Middle East. And for his question, he said, do you think Jared Leto will return as Joker in Batman movie? Yes, I goddamn hope he does. He needs more time to breathe. He needs a little bit more. He didn't have enough time. I think he could have blew us away a little bit more if he had the time to do so, but he was cut out so much. He wasn't the villain. He should have been the villain. So, it should have been the case. Yeah, so that's pretty much all you guys have. Hold on, let me look at my other podcast I posted. Maybe you guys posted a question on there underneath the actual video. Which, by the way, guys, I have a SoundCloud account. So I'll post the link down below because I'll put it on the site. So you guys could just stream it and as opposed to having the video on. Let's see. First react. Where the hell is it? There it is. Let's look. See. Oh, what am I doing here? I don't even know what I'm doing here, guys. I'm clicking things. Everybody's still talking about those Oscars, I tell you. Let's see. Does anybody great episode? Can't be a. Meow. 30 minutes in, repeating at the end. Not a problem, but just funny. Also, what's the talk to you later repeating at the end? I don't even know. Maybe something fucked up on my audio. My bad. My bad. Oh, by the way, guys. I just finished working on something that I'm excited for all you to read. Check it out on Collider tomorrow. What the fuck? At noon Eastern time. Oh, boy. Well, Batman News thinks it's something with Wonder Woman. Huh. They don't think they release... Would they release it this early? The reviews? They wouldn't review it this early. No, that's too early. Well, I know there's supposed to be a new trailer for Wonder Woman that's supposed to come out this week. That's going to be that's most likely going to be attached to Kong. I wonder if he's talking about anything Justice League. I don't know. It's going to be kind of iffy this week. I better get some posts prepared. Definitely going to be a Wonder Woman trailer, it sounds like. But what about something with Justice League? That is interesting. What are you trying to say, Mr. Goldberg? Everybody's guessing Wonder Woman. Just finished working on something that I'm excited for all of you to read. That doesn't sound... I mean, that sounds... James Mangold just thanked James Gunn for his kind words about Logan. Anyways, no, what the fuck? That is because, I mean, if they're just posting the trailer, that's not something for us to read. What the fuck? I wonder. That's interesting. I wonder. I don't know. Guess we'll find out. 9 o'clock my time. I'll be at work, sadly. Speaking of Mangold, man, that guy. I love how he's been calling out Mr. Scoopy Pants about that guy. I swear, and this is what I'm talking about. This is the problem. There are too many big fucking egos, and I already know why there's so many big egos in this world, because we were all dorks in high school, in school. We were all fucking dorks. You know, I'm not ashamed to admit it. We're all nerds. You know, we didn't get looked at by the hot girls. We didn't get talked to by the pop. Well, I was all right. I could always make people laugh around me. That was about it. But I wasn't like popular. But these guys weren't either. And now, and I saw the same thing when I was working in the technology field. When I was working in the Android field, doing that shit. You just like it's like these guys. We were fucking dorks, not even looked at the bottom of the barrel when it came to like growing up. And now we're at the top. We're at the top of our little communities. So now it's our turn to be dickheads. Yeah. Hear that? Jesus Christ. I live on such a small street, but it's the busiest small street in the fucking United States. Anyways, yeah. And I think that's what's happening. These egos... Now they're like, oh, it's my turn to be the asshole. It's my turn to be the bully. It's my turn to be that. It's really I've seen it. I saw it then, and I see it now in this world, and it's really sad. And Mr. Scoopy Pants is just big on that. And I would not be afraid to fucking say it to his face. I know he's called out people where oh yeah, just going back to the days of the Bronx, man. I want to do a street fight. I wouldn't be afraid to fucking say it to his face. I'm sure he's got size on me. Guy's an ugly motherfucker, anyways. Yeah, and it's just the way that he is about everything. And, you know, I got shit from one of his dick writers who was backing him up, you know, because, oh, yeah, James, somebody should owe Bertho an apology. I'm like, no, he owes James Mangold an apology. He does, because that's bullshit, man. That's fucking bullshit. I mean, to spoil something like that, I mean, it's just getting to the point where I'm tired of it now. You know, a while ago, I was all about it. I was all about spoilers and leaks, and I was like, "Oh man, I want to be the first to that." I felt like Jake Gyllenhaal in Nightcrawler. I wanted to be the first to the scene. I want to get the shit out there. But then I'm like, wait, that's not good. And night crawling and stuff, and that movie, what goes on in that movie, it's pretty fucked up. And I'm like, I don't want to do that here. You know, we're spoiling movies that these guys are working really hard on. That they're putting their fucking blood, sweat, and tears in these movies, and there's a bunch of money behind them, and there's a bunch of pressure on them, and we're sitting there trying to spoil it? What? Even like little surprises like the Deadpool teaser. You know, it's like, what the fuck? I don't understand. So I think I just had a moment of clarity. I'm like, I don't want to do that. I just want to talk. I want to talk about this shit. I want to give my opinions. And that's the sad thing is a lot of these guys, especially Mr. Scoopy Pants, the only way that the only reason why he's got such a following is because of his scoops. Nobody gives a fuck about the actual dude and what he has to say. I've seen him on Collider's panel one time, and he's very awkward, and he's not funny. He's just stupid. He's got a dumb haircut. I know I shouldn't do that, guys. I'm such a dick sometimes. I apologize. It's just what I do. I don't know. I'm just tired of it, you know. And now I just start calling out the bullshit. I might start being, being that guy. I don't care. I mean, you could call me a douche. You could call me anything you want. I don't give a fuck. It doesn't bother me, because when all's said and done, who cares? It's all like, who cares? I mean, I know I've had videos where I've ranted because stuff pissed me off, but in the long run, it's like, who cares? This is just movies. This is just make-believe. I mean, we all love it, yes. And somebody retweeted that. Here. But it's just, I just get sick, and it's just seeing like the egos on these guys and everything. It's just, I don't understand it. I don't understand it. To me, I mean, people might say that I have an ego. We all have egos. It don't matter. I mean, no matter who you are, you have somewhat of an ego. And yes, I'll admit I have somewhat of an ego, but I don't really do that shit. I'll admit when I'm wrong. I even did a video admitting that I was partially wrong about the Deadpool thing because I made a video and somebody commented about it saying I look like an idiot now because there was it's just funny because it's like, oh no, I was partially wrong, just like he was partially wrong. If he could admit that, which he should, because he said post-credit cameo for Logan, which means post-credit scene that's tied to the story that would have Deadpool in it and possibly Logan and Deadpool would be in that scene. That's not what happened. We got a promo teaser before the movie started that had nothing to do with the story of Logan. So that wasn't the same. If he would admit that he was wrong about that part, but right that there was going to be something Deadpool with Logan, that's fine. Then you score some points, Mr. Scoopy Pants, but he's not going to do that. He's sitting there tweeting that he's been vindication and shit like that. It's like, wow, you were like fucking disillusional, like what James Mangold said. It's goddamn sad. It's really, really sad. I don't know. Anyways, guys, I think I've been rambling on long enough. That's why I'm trying to keep these podcasts at 45 minutes. Yeah, trying to keep them like that length. I think it's a good length, right? Size matters? Doesn't matter? I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I appreciate you guys listening. Enjoy this. Wholeheartedly love it. I can't get enough. Really dig it. And, yeah, man, I mean, I can't wait till, things get really good. And then I could do this maybe twice a week, have some guests on. And I think I still will. I actually rekindled with the dude that I used to do a film podcast with. He hit me up. And, I'll probably get him on here one of these times. We always had some really good podcasts. And I'll probably bring my buddy James. I'll get him back on. I'll get him on here, too. We had a podcast that was mainly technology, but we talked about nerdy movie stuff. So, I'm going to have some guests, It's just a lot of fun, I think it helps because, I'm one of those people that I'll talk to myself. When I'm just, like, frustrated or I'm, like, trying to get something, I'm just talking to myself. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's actually, it's been proven that it actually shows, like, intelligence when you talk to yourself. Of course, sometimes I catch myself, I'm like, God damn, I'm like a fucking idiot. Who am I talking to right now? But now that I'm actually doing this and I get some of my frustrations out somewhat, or just talk shit, it's fun. It's really fun. That guy still has not. A lot of people are retweeting and ferreting a lot of the shit that I just posted. That's cool. That's fun. We'll see what happens, guys. But yeah, appreciate you guys listening. And yeah, feel free to comment. And like I said, SoundCloud. I'll have it on the site. I'll put it first thing down below. If you guys don't want to actually like have the YouTube open, you can actually go on my site and find all the podcasts, and you can just stream it through SoundCloud, or I don't know, maybe you guys can find it on there. I still haven't worked that shit out. I'll figure it out. Anyways, guys, appreciate you listening. I will talk to you guys later.